Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. I'm getting so close to 500 subscribers at the moment, so please, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. Only 50% of my viewers are subscribed at the moment, so I want to see more of you. Just click that button now and then get on with watching the rest of the video, because this could be quite a good one. Now, most of you have all seen now that Automobilista 2 has arrived with low fuel motorsport, which is fantastic. And this first week, we've had a few practice races being thrown about. Unfortunately, I've missed one of the favourite ones that I wanted to do, which was yesterday, the Caterhams, which interestingly, the Channel GP Laps did an AI race with Caterhams around Cadwell Park, which is exactly what Automobilista 2 offered on Saturday evening. Today, being Sunday, there's BMW M1 Pro cars. They're racing around the old Spielberg ring, and I'm hoping they're going to throw more of these experiments in, but I want to see more. And here's where you can see more, because I'm not going to show you just a few of the cars that I think we should race in Automobilista 2, but I'm going to show you something else which you may not know. Do you know that Automobilista 2 has a content manager? Yeah, you probably do, to be fair. But for those of you who have been living in the dark for the last couple of years, I will post a link down underneath in the comments. It's from the Overtake GG site. You can download AMS2 Content Manager. This means then you've effectively got a content manager for mods in a similar way as Assetto Corsa. It's not quite as in depth, and it's a slightly different way of running it. There's loads of videos on YouTube which will show you how it works. And honestly, being a technophobe, if I can do it, you can do it as well. But some of the cars that are offered are amazing. So grab yourselves a cup of tea or coffee, or something stronger, possibly something taller, because this might be a longer video. I haven't made it yet. We'll decide when I get into it. And you can tell me which of these cars you love, what you would love to see racing on LFM next season, and if indeed they're missing something. Right, first things first, let's fire up Automobilista 2. Now, I'm not going to show you how Automobilista 2 Content Manager works. There's loads of videos of that. I'm not about doing something else that someone else has done often, especially when it's that old. But I will put a link to Overtake GG, which has got the AMS2 Content Manager download, and I will put a link to the Thunderflash car downloads, which I'm going to show you now. Now, the car downloads are the biggest change on this. There are a few tracks that you can find, but not on this particular file. Thunderflash have put up, I think, 36 folders of cars. Some are individual cars, some are collections of cars. So there's probably about another 70 to 100 cars on there. So let's have a look. Let's go to test day. Now, that's what I was using last time, the Mercedes. You'll have to ignore that some of the things are covered up on the right hand side under my face. Let's see what cars we've got. Now, the easiest way to check, so if I go to the top up here, we've got a few new things to look at. 959 F40. Don't know why there's two. It's a track day version. We've got a McLaren F1, we've got the XJ220, and we've got the track day versions. Audi TT Cup, they're quite good fun. We've seen Caterhams, which we'll come back to later. Clio Cup, I'm pretty sure that's a new one. We've got the Copa Classics. I'm not too worried about looking into those, but I think they could be an interesting addition into some of the LFM races. What I'd really like to see, I'd love to see these 370 horsepower pickups. I'd really love to see these. I want truck racing. We need truck racing. There is a video of me doing an AI race in Brazil. We might have a look at one of these in a minute, just to remind you. Cupra Uno, really not too worried about that one. Yeah, I'm not really into LMP cars. Whatever. Electric touring car. We might give that a spin in a minute. The important bit, power, 700 horsepower and 1200 Newton meters. That's going to be stupid. What we got there? No, single seaters. Ferrari 355 Challenge and 488 Challenge. The 355s, that could be fun. Not driven it. We'll see what it's like. We've got the F1 cars. They're all fine. We've got Formula E as one of the mods. That's original. That's original. That's original. They're all original. Okay, let's scroll down a bit further on. We've got the Ginettas, which we know about, like to do G55 GT4s. Group 5. Yeah, that looks like fun, doesn't it? BMW, the Porsche 935s. We've got the Skyline Super Silhouette and the Capri, which you may have seen one of the races I did with AI before. Right, so German Group A. We've already got the Audi V8. We've got the BMW. We've got Mercedes. What's missing? Sierra Cosworth and the Skyline. Now we've still got the V8 Quattro there as well. But yeah, wouldn't that be fun? What liveries have we got? Oh, nothing recognisable. Okay, we won't worry so much about that. But wouldn't that be a lot of fun? Even the GT-R, the Skylines. We've got the Calsonic car there. We've got the HKS car. Wouldn't that be fun to drive? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that looks fun. 440 horsepower. What else we got? Group B, they're new. We've got the Renault 5 Maxi Turbo, the RS200s, and the Sport Quattros. Obviously, that's going to be more if you're into rallying. Group C, we've got the original Group C cars there, but if you see there's a little star here, that shows you that it's a mod. We've also got the 787B, that mythical car, and the Jaguar and the Nissan there as well. GT1s, we've already got GT1s, but they've added these two, the Panos and the Toyota GT1 as well. GT Classics, no change there, or GT Open, that's fine. Let's scroll down a bit further. What else have we got? GT4s, they've added a couple of cars there. Sorry, just the one, the KTM. And we've also got the GTE cars in there added as well. GTOs, Nissan 300ZX, we've got the 959 and the F40 there. Not something I've tried yet, but something that you might want to have a look at. Iconic cars, the 919 Hybrid Evo that set the record around the Nürburgring of 5 minutes and not a lot. That was a ridiculous car. Cross karts we know about, Lancer Cup we know about, LMP1, LMP2. I think these are mods as well, as is the 900. The Le Mans series as well with the 333 Ferrari. Lotus Exige Cup, let's do some more single mate racing, either with that or even with Megane Trophy, which is that V6 mid-engine powered lunacy. The minis I would like to see as well. That could be good fun. I know I'm going mainly on about tin tops here. I'm not really into slicks and wings. I'm not as massively into LMPs, although I can. I don't mind the GT cars, but let's face it, there's so many series for that. Let's have a few things that are different. Today, being Sunday, they're running the M1 Pro cars. It's not a mod, it's a standard car. Carrera Cup we've already got. Toyota 86, weird, I don't know why they've put that in there. Now Rallycross cars, we've already got the existing 4 Rallycross cars, but they've also added a few more in the mods as well. So you've got the Mercedes, the Honda, we've got the Focus, we've got the Megane and also the Audi. Rallycross lights also make a bit of a mention as well, which are quite good fun. Sprint race, what's that? Nope, that's one of the original ones, but we've now got Radicals. We got the SR3, we got the SR8, and we got the SR8 LM. Moving on a little bit further, what else have we got further down? Is there anything else? It's a whole cornucopia of extra cars here. Right, something interesting which I didn't expect to see. This one, the Taycan Cup car. Yeah. Now, I've driven a Taycan road car a lot. Race car? That could be interesting. We might give that a go. Time attack cars. So this is the IDR time attack car which won Goodwood. We've then got a Lancer Evolution, and we've got the Red Bull MX-5, which looks like it's the Mike Widdett drift car. That could be stupid. What else got? Track Day A. A couple of track day cars that we didn't have before. So this, we've got the 918, We've got the FXXK Ferrari and we've got the P1. And I believe we have the road car versions there somewhere as well, which I haven't found yet. KTM, not worried about those. V8 supercars. I've tried them. They're not amazing. You need to sort the handling out on those, like some of them. We'll have a look at those. World Touring Cars, GTBs. Right. The old Mercedes 300 SEL 6.8. That could be a lot of fun in one of the touring car races. And we've got the KTM Cup cars. Where will we go first? Do you know what? Just because it's ridiculous, I'm going to do this. Now, okay, so let's have a look at tracks, what's new. Again, we've got some tracks through Content Manager. Now to add the cars and tracks to Content Manager, drag and drop, hit a button, apply, it works. It's as simple as that. So if you look here, for instance, we've got the Azure Circuit, Monaco, Azure Coast, a road drive, didn't have that before. Bannock Bray, you might recognise that one. We've even got such places as the Dirtfish Rallycross tracks, and we've got Dubai Autodrome and even the Kartdrome. Now, just for the purposes of this, I'm going to go to the Dubai Autodrome, just because I want to see how good is it. I don't know. And we're just going to do a couple of laps in this Taycan R Turbo S, which I've never heard of before. Really haven't. Didn't know they were doing this. Could be quite fun. The only reason I'm choosing this one, as I say, I know Dubai Autodrome very well. I know the Taycan pretty well as well. Obviously not driven a race car. Apparently, according to the mod, it's 220 kilos lighter. And a bit more power as well. So let's just go out. Now the biggest thing you can notice about this is there's no noise. That's always a problem, isn't it? Cool. It gets up to 100 quid. That's a rather fast pit lane speed limit. The track looks good. My office should be there on the right, so this is old. This is old.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Okay. No noise. Or gears. Yeah, this is going to be really weird.
The temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Trying to drive one of these on a sim, because you can't tell how fast it's going. I wonder if it runs out of battery. Sorry, I was looking at the battery instead of track then. Right, I'll tell you what I do notice. It corners really well. And that's pretty true to life, because the Taycan being electric, it's all its weight's in the bottom. Ah, right, okay, it's manual for the second speed. Sorry, that rather took me back then, the speed of it, up to 270 kilometers an hour quite easily. Right, what I've noticed, it's very flat cornering. The real Taycan is the same. Because the battery is in the floor, the centre of gravity is very, very low. So it corners very flat. I'm not sure I like this. It's interesting to drive. You can feel the torque in it as soon as you try and put your foot down. Ooh, through a corner. How realistic that is, I don't know. I have driven a Taycan on track. Not quite like this though. It's a weird experience. Oh, I'm way too quick into that. That's the problem with electric cars. You can't tell how fast they're going because you can't hear it. You just have to rely on what you can see. If this is really how quick they are, 260 down here is rapid. 270.
Okay, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, way too quick into that. I should have braked a bit earlier. Right.
We're seeing lots of front lock-in.
This is hilarious. If you want to have some fun, you could nearly hold this into a drift. That's quite funny. Very interesting they brought on an electric vehicle. Didn't expect that. It's sitting there wobbling for some reason, I don't know why. Let's try the next one, shall we? Okay, let's have a little look at this, the Ferrari 355. Now, graphics leave a lot to be desired on the actual car itself. We're going to take this to Imola. It's one of the existing circuits, but hey, it's Italian. It needs to go to Italy. No? Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna drive. What does the car look like? That's weird, I've never done that before. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, the inside looks alright. Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah, steering's pretty heavy actually. I've got also, it's interesting. Got manual drive out of here. So we've got a pit limiter. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I've got to stop. That's really cool. Look at the detail on the belts there. All right, it's not brilliant, but it gives you an idea. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. It doesn't do a look right or look left. It does a full look round when I hold my joystick. But I actually quite like that. It rocks when you rev it. Oh, right, let's get this. A little bit of tyre smoke. So we've got the pit lane limiter on. Now this has got no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. So this is probably just going to be silly. I want to know what it sounds like. That's the main thing.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. You've got cold brakes all around. Be careful.
Got to hit limiter off. Okay. First thing I notice, whoever did this mod, it sounds great. Okay, it's not quite as leery as I thought it was going to be, even with cold tyres. Okay. Oh, he says, I forgot I didn't have ABS. Let's try again, shall we? Okay, now I know what the car does. Bearing in mind, all of these cars, I've never driven. I'm not doing any setups on them. I just want to see what they do. So it's like trying to get into a car and do a racing lap on your first time in it. Does lock up easy, this. Still got cold tyres here. It sounds great. There will be people who won't like it. Oh, there's no curbs there. All right, we're going straight on. I usually use the curbs as a braking marker there. Oh, the sound. We'll see if we can survive a lap in this. You can guess why I cut that last corner out. I've already taken the life out of front tyres already. Oh, 240 kilometres. Oh. Had to back out of that a little bit. I've killed the front tyres already. Oh dear. Don't want to be doing that. Okay. Tricky to drive fast. But I can imagine a grid of 355s could be fun. This is on my list of cars that LFM need to give us, I think. Providing I know where to brake in the thing. So, yeah. LFM, we want this one.
I'm seeing a bit of wear on your right front.
There's a lot of wear on the right front, Jim. I've only done 2 laps. Now there is one thing you'll notice about all these mods. Oh dear. If you play Project Cars 2, they will be familiar to you, yes. Because they were all on Project Cars 2. They're all modified from that, or a lot of them are. But Ferrari 355, that's a go. Right, we've added this one in just because. Caterham, the super light. So it's not the fast one, but it's not the slow one either.
It's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Now someone's already done a video with this around Cadwell.
Let's get some heat.
I've already done a race with these, and I do like the way these handle. It's lively, but you can feel everything, and as the video from GP Lap said, they're a great trainer, and they are a good trainer. Showing you how to carry speed through corners, how to deal with oversteer, understeer, because these will oversteer a lot, as you can see. And what's more fun than an oversteering Caterham? And you can use it to your advantage to get the back to go where you want, help you through the corners a little bit. Steer with the rear. I was a bit hopeful through there, but the Caterhams are immense fun, and you need the twisty little tracks like Cadwell and Alton Park for these, just so you can get the best out of them. Don't forget, I'm talking to you, it's not the quickest way through there by any standards, but they're great fun to learn racing, whether you're sim racing or whether it's real life. So yeah, the Caterham, definitely one we need. Let's try and get through here smoother. I just laugh every time I drive this. nearly went off then. But they're quite forgiving, and purely because of that, you have to put this on the list, because there'll be a lot of fun racing and a lot of sideways racing. So LFM, yes, we want Caterhams, please.
That was 109.0. Sector 3 time is quick. Your brake temperatures are okay.
Okay, Group A. Now I know these are German Group A, but it's not where they always raced. So we're going to go to Bathurst, just have a look. I've not seen the Bathurst track on Automobilista 2. Track and wise a little bit scared of. The Skyline's a car that we're all a little bit scared of, because it is a bit of a beast to drive. But it's something that could come on board with the Group A championship we've got. I'd love to see the Sierra Cosworth in there. I really, really would. I think that would be a great addition. But this could also work as well, or even for a slightly different series. I'm sure they could be modified a little bit. So let's have a look. So I forgot we were turning left then. So yeah, dashboard.
Pit exit's clear.
Tell what we're going to do. We're going to have a quick look at the car first. Look at that.
We need
Nice
to get some
interior.
heat into these brakes.
Yeah, shut up, Jim. I'm having a look. If we look from the outside, from there, got quite good. Oh, you've got marks on the whites of the tyres, which I quite like. So yeah, this is a nice looking mod. They've spent a lot of time on this, and if you do look at some of the mods, some of them you can tell are not amazing. Yeah, you can tell this is four-wheel drive. Right, let's see what this does. So I've let the tyres cool down a little bit. And this is also right-hand drive, which isn't my favourite around here. I'm used to left-hand drive. Very, very responsive on the steering. I could have probably gone down a second there actually. The walls look freshly painted. Yeah, I'm not by any standards the fastest round Bathurst. I do like it. This is a lot of fun, I've got to say. So this is another car that could be added into Group A. The noise is insane. So's the oversteer. Lot. A lot of fun. So could we have the Nissan GT-R? Someone needs to do the Godzilla colours, really, don't they? It's actually not as difficult to drive as I thought it was going to be. You watch me throw it off here now. Nearly. So yeah, I think we should add the Sierra and we need to add the Nissan. This is fast enough and very similar to the Audi. It's actually a little bit easier to drive than the Audi. Yeah, definitely should take second there the first time round. So LFM, we need Nissan GT-R. This is another yes, I think. What about you? What do you guys think? You like, oh, do you like this or not? You've got to be so precise with your lines through here. You really got to be bang on or you're going straight into the wall in this. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I could quite happily race one of these off the rev limiter. I think this is the best I've ever driven anything around here. I want to play with that a bit more. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, next on the agenda, the Renault Megane Trophy V6. Gonna take this to Spa for a bit of a laugh. I know Spa. Notice I'm concentrating on the quirky or the single make, because that for me is what makes the good racing. I love TCRs, they're great fun if you get 25 people together who can all drive. But things like this, yes, you're going to get some door banging, and I think it should be a laugh. There's been a few suggestions about what should be done with SR rating limits in races, but I think that's for another video. So let's have a look and see what this Megane Trophy is like. I think it's about 400 horsepower or something ridiculous, I don't know. But we'll give it a go, we'll give it a couple of laps. Pretty sparse inside. Very sparse inside, yes. At Spa, the circuit at Spa looks awesome, no matter what, which is always good, and it seems to be pretty faithful to the real thing. Don't know why it turns left coming out of there. Heat in the brakes, Jim. Okay, let's see what it's like. Oh. I don't know what this car's based on. I'm guessing it's like the Formula Renault engine in the back of a Megane. It's fun. It's quite fast as well. Mid-engine, you can just feel that weight a little bit as you come off the gas. Just tucking it in a little bit. Oh, I like this. Just getting used to how to slow this down. It's actually pretty stable. Oh, he says. So just in that off camber, I think that's no name, I could be wrong. You just feel the weight of that mid-engine, a little bit of understeer. It's got a lot of understeer. I actually really like this. This, if you get compression lock up. This, if you can set it up to do what you wanted to do, could be a lot of fun. So I had massive understeer going into that right-hander, and it then snapped to oversteer, but it was actually reasonably easy to gather back up. Don't think I'm going to set the world alight timing wise here, but we'll have a go. Oh yeah, off the power, the back definitely wants to come round on you. I like this car. Never turned a wheel in it before. Will it go through in 6th? No, it needs 5th. That's an off track, but that's fine.
Ian, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, there's no one out here, Jim, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But it's a quick car. Let's see how late we can brake. Not that late. I like this. I like this. This is pretty good fun. So yeah, LFM, if you want to consider the Megane Trophies, there could be some good racing in this. They don't really swap ends too easy. They can do, if you're not gentle with it. Noise is good as well. I like the noise in this. It's quite raw. And I think some of the European boys would enjoy racing this. So this won't be a valid lap, but it gives you an idea of another one of the cars that we could use with AMS2 and low fuel motorsport as one of the mods. This for me, good one when you take the right turning point there. Makes all the right noises, you just need to be able to slow it down when you're supposed to. There we go. The Renault Megane Trophy V6. That one's in. Okay, last one. So there's a number of cars I'm not showing you. I'm not showing you the Sierra Cosworth. I've done a race in that already, so you've seen that. I'm not showing you the trucks, you've seen that. I'm not showing you the V8 pickups because they're standard cars, so you've probably driven it. So we're just trying to do the different, the quirky stuff again, as I said before. And we're going to go into the our Rallycross supercar lights. Now, I've not done any Rallycross on AMS2. I don't know how it handles. I have had issues in the past where the e-brake doesn't work. So we'll be interested to see if it does here. Do you need it? Arguably, maybe, yes. And what we've also done is we've set up rain because I think that will be funny. And it gives us something different to look at as well. We'd like to do a few wet races. Right, so my hand does go down to the e-brake, so I'm assuming that works. It's also got launch control, I'm not quite sure how that works. We're going to put it in first gear. Took 3 starts in. Should we see what this does? Lot of understeer there into oversteer. Now there is a joker lap here. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so biggest Vatten flick in the world there. Okay, we need Rallycross, kids. We need Rallycross. Joker lap. Oh dear, I didn't know where that went. Oops. I was enjoying that way too much.
Okay, Ian, you've had a bit of suspension damage.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I have. Oh right. Wow. Wow. That's so much fun. I am going to do that again. So those of you who've got Dirt 2, you would have had a go at Rallycross. You may have done it in Project Cars 2 as well. I had a lot of fun doing some online Rallycross races with a friend of mine during COVID. And it really, really, really was good fun. This will be a lot of fun. Safety rating would be an issue. There is going to be a lot of door banging in this, but what can you do? It's fun, so I don't care. I'm just... Now obviously this is wet. I don't know what the dry's like. Doesn't turn left very well, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, right. This is, kids. We need Rallycross. We do need Rallycross. This is such a lot of fun, boys and girls. And you can get it back from all sorts of angles. That it would take some practice, but it would be an immense amount of fun.
40.1, your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Who needs brakes? It's not got quite enough power. It does bog down a bit.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
As soon as you let go of the power there.
3 seconds, off your best.
That's just, I tell you what, guys, Rallycross. We need Rallycross. I tell you what, everybody, we need this. We definitely need Rallycross.
Sector 1 is 0.8.
Not like that though. I could spend absolutely hours doing that, just because it is so funny, and I mean really funny. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go and have some more fun.
time is quick.